Hey everyone, it's Trader Rob. A lot has happened since my video from yesterday. Let me explain right after the intro. As always, nothing that I state on this channel is financial advice. Trading futures or any type of trading is risky business. Any capital at put out there is at risk for loss. Okay, so what the heck am I talking about? Um, we had pretty much, I don't want to say a doomsday scenario yesterday, but it was ugly. Cash account was down pretty big. Evaluation account was down pretty big. That one's still down. But as I stated at the end of the video yesterday, I was done for the day. I actually turned off Ninja Trader after my second session in oil. I stated it was pretty much my max risk that I'm willing to take, especially on my cash account. And on the eval account, I took two trades yesterday, both lost. So shut everything off, went to work, was at work, and something prompted me to open up my trading view chart. And I was just pretty much sitting at the office working and loaded up on my iPad. And what did I see forming? Let's bring it up here. The good old 15-minute Rob reversal. I don't know. This thing always seems to just kind of come in and it's pretty. I don't know. I can't explain it. 12:15. We get a short signal. Actually, we got a long signal that did not activate because it price action did not pierce the entry line, which would have been one tick above your right above this candle here. So that didn't get activated. But this short sure as hell got activated and again went for its full 35 points. I showed everybody in Discord on my. Let me see if I can actually. Can I bring that up? Hold on one second. Should have probably had that one queued up. Here it is. Let's see. Here it was. Um, can't move it because it's just a picture of the chart. So this was the setup right here. Took this on a trade station futures account, cash account that I have. I very rarely take trades on here. It was actually one of my answers in my Q&A. They were asking me about my different cash accounts. So I took that one for $739. I think I had when I set this up on my iPad, it was 37 points. So what did that end up doing? That ended up taking my cash account yesterday from a really big negative to positive like 70 something bucks. So I was excited. I mean, obviously, I felt really good about it. People on the Discord also had taken the trade. I obviously did not take this trade in the funded account because I had it off. And so that kind of hurt. Well, let me step back and let me explain what I'm talking about here. Then, as I'm talking in the Discord, showing people the trade that I took and how I took it, and being on an iPad at work, and I was able to fight back to bring my cash account into the green, I started thinking to myself, was that the best move? Could you consider that a revenge trade to try to get back your losses for the day? And that's when it really started to sink in and I really started to analyze my thought process. and I'm trying to be as genuine here as possible as to what I was feeling yesterday. I honestly did not look at that trade as a way to get me back into the green because it could have gotten me way into the red. I'm talking about $1,400 to $1,500 yesterday. About $1,400. It could have been in the red yesterday in cash, which would be very bad. But when I was looking at the chart, I saw the setup and I said to myself, this is a great setup. You've got price action right here where you know that it's an area that it might want to come and tag somewhere around here. And I said to myself, I honestly didn't even think about my balance. I said, setup looks good. I'm taking a trade. So part of me says, you know what? It was a setup that I liked. It's a setup that I trust. It's a setup that's hit 4 times, I believe, in a row. I mean, shit, if I was trading the eval account just with a 15-minute Rob reversal, I'd be almost pretty damn close to passing the eval. So part of me was, you took the setup, you took the trade. Another part of me is, you know what? Your risk management wasn't the best yesterday. And it really wasn't. So that's what I wanted to kind of share with you. This is the real truths of trading. This is, the ups and downs that come in. Eval account looks terrible right now. Just terrible. So currently we're at 48,682. Really have very little buffer here left. So there is a big possibility that we reset the account. Now I will tell you something. I've been thinking about this for a few days. It's been on my mind. If I have to reset this eval account, all the gloves are off. I'm going to trade the eval exactly how I trade my cash account. Meaning, I'm going to take my setups. I'm going to take all the setups, all the sessions. So, for the good or the bad, that's what I'm going to do. Because I feel that my restrictions that I put on myself hurt me in this evaluation. But at the same time, the sessions that, it's just been one hit after the other. And the wins have not been able to sustain the losses. That's the bottom line. So, again, the truth of trading. This is what it is. So we'll see here what we can do today. If not, I will have to hit the reset button and start fresh tomorrow with the exact way that I trade my cash account every single day, which is in the green. It's in the green in January now. Yep. So it's a weird game. It's a very weird game that we play here. All right, let's see what we can do here today, and stick around for my trades, my recap, the good or the bad. Let's see what happens.
Order canceled.
Here we get into our first trade in session 1 of oil. We get activated to the long. Again, I don't got much room to play with on here with the eval. I think we've got about maybe 170 or 100, maybe a 150 or 170, between 150 and 170 buffer. And otherwise we get knocked out of this evaluation account. So would be great to go pretty quickly up to our take profit here. Obviously I'm in, you can kind of hear the orders, multiple orders. I'm in on the cash account as well. And again, really need a strong thrust here up. If we get even halfway drawdown, probably going to get knocked out of here. I don't even think it'll let me go all the way down to my stop loss before the evaluation gets knocked off here. So here I'm starting to get a little nervous, just based on we're not getting that thrust that you're kind of looking for in the beginning of a trade, to kind of break out of consolidation. I mean, obviously oil ripped. I mean, was just literally on a upward trajectory, and thought this could be maybe a nice little consolidation zone or a little resting period, and obviously one more leg up to take profit. That's kind of what I have in my head as what I'm hoping price action is going to do here. With that said, I definitely need some buyers, obviously, to step in here and hopefully bring this up, because I know I don't have much more room past this. And we get knocked out here. That would mean I have to reset the eval and start from scratch. So I'm obviously looking for green, not red. Red is not a good sign in this trade right here.
Order filled.
There you go. Knocked out. Had a reset. All right, so here I have already had to reset the evaluation account. Wasn't able to take the trade in gold on the eval because I was waiting for it to. One, I was waiting for it to reset, and then two, I had to get out of my Ninja Trader, and I just wanted to make sure I had all my trades and everything like that done. So I am now in a fresh $50,000 evaluation account in TopStep, and I figured, you know what? I'm taking the freaking session. I'm taking session 2. Part of me was like, you know what? Let's start fresh tomorrow, and I'm like, you know what? This is what's been kind of taking you out of your element here. Is in cash, I'm in. And why shouldn't I be in on the evaluation account? So I'm going to get a little bit more, I don't even call it aggressive. I just want to stay consistent with what I am doing. Even in my cash account, I want to mimic that on the eval. And that's what I did. I didn't make the decision here to get in with the new account. Got activated, obviously, to the long here. We are looking for... obviously, price action. If you look to the left, try to get up to this level, pretty much right at where our stop loss was at, and that's where we're looking at to, for price action to go back to. So I had this one sped up a little bit because this trade ends up taking some time, but well, let's take a look. So trade actually ends up working out really nice, full take profit.
Target filled.
So yep, I had to press the reset button. I had to press the reset button on the eval. As I mentioned in my morning recap. I had a very, very small buffer left in the eval. Got knocked out in oil session one, pretty much when I went into drawdown about $160. Had to go back into TopStep, reset the account. Wasn't able to take the trade in gold because I was waiting for the account to get reset. But I was able to take session two in oil, which took full take profit. That's why you see a $210 profit there. So let's review the trades. Oil session one was a loser. We had an inside bar at 8.15. We got activated to the long. This thing obviously reversed, knocked me out of my eval right around here. Took this for a loss. Took this for a loss in cash as well. And then second session in oil, we get an inside bar at 9.25. And that one takes full take profit. I was able to take that obviously in cash like I normally do, but I was also able to take that in the reset eval account. Now let's talk about gold. I'm going to show you a reason why this is here. So in gold, I took a profit today. I got activated long, and I'm going to show you what happened to me, and I'm going to show you what happened to pretty much, I would think, everyone else, because that's what we were hearing in Discord. So I got activated to the long on this candle, looking for 16 ticks of profit, and I get it. Now, as I'm telling people I'm long, everybody then starts telling me, well, they're short. And I go to show that I am, that I took a winner in gold, and everybody else is like, well, we took a loser. So I want to draw your attention on the chart to this right here. This right here. Well, you can kind of see it. The bottom of this candle is the low is 2012.9. The low of the inside candle is 2013. Okay, so there's a one tick difference here. And this one tick is where everyone else got activated to the short. Now let me show you my chart from NinjaTrader. Here we go. So take a look. This is the same inside bar where I got in. This is my entry. This was my exit, full take profit. And look at the lows right here. They're equal lows. So my one tick offset would not have gotten me into this trade short. How is there a one tick discrepancy? I've seen it mentioned a few times. I honestly don't know. And this again was in my cash account. So I go 2 for 3 in the morning strategies on my cash. But officially, I think I'm 1 for 3 today because majority of the people charts looked like this. They would have been activated to the short here, right there, with the one tick offset. Now I always use I base my stop loss off of the low. So that would have been, obviously a loser. It was a winner for me. So
Order
again,
canceled.
I can't really explain it very well, but it is what it is. We got activated here into a 15-minute Rob reversal. So this is in my funded account. We had, I believe we had a setup somewhere around here that obviously didn't activate because of the conditions. But here you go. Here's another trade that we're looking for pretty much 35 points on here. So we'll see. I'll give you guys the results on that trade tomorrow. I got to get out of here. It's 10:22. I'm late already for work. Kind of an up and down day, weird day. Had a reset. This is trading. I understand that these are sometimes the things that happen. Now, I will say on the new reset eval, we have now obviously a $210 buffer. And another thing is that I will be looking at trading all of my setups starting tomorrow. Now, I am tracking oil session one. The data is definitely showing that it underperformed in December and it is underperformed in January. So there is a strong possibility that I put that one on the shelf and I trade just gold in second session. Okay, we have to adapt as traders. I will review the data, and I will tell you one thing. I'm going to leave you with this: the the slight mental trap that comes with situations like that. In the back of your mind, you can start to think, you know what? If I don't take session one oil, the minute I make that decision, it's going to start to be the hottest session there is. That's a mental struggle that we go through as traders. But eventually you kind of have to follow the data. You kind of have to follow what your performance and what your P&L and what your eval accounts, what your funded accounts are telling you. So I'll see you guys here tomorrow. Happy trading, everyone. All right, so I know I said I was done earlier, but just got home from work. It's been a long ass day today, and just wanted to finally do the full recap of the day. Um, so I left you guys on the video with the 15-minute Rob reversal. Let me just pull it up really quick. That hit for 35 points. So that's five, I want to say five, maybe six straight 35-point winners that I've had on that my funded account. Doesn't show the flat P&L anymore because it's like 6 o'clock already. So and I'm sorry that this video is coming out really late. I've been really trying to be much trying to get out these videos by like 2 o'clock my time, or at least schedule them to go out at 2 o'clock. So I apologize for that, but today has just been one of those days. And I just wanted to reflect a little bit because obviously I had a lot of ups and downs today. I had to reset my account. I was able to take session two in oil, and I was able to get the brand new account that was just reset into some profitability. And cash count was okay today, and had this $700 trade to really kind of buoy up this day. So it's been kind of like an emotional roller coaster of a day. Add in work's just been a bear lately, so it's been a lot. Today was a lot, and again, I apologize for the late video, but just wanted to give you the recap on this 15-minute Rob reversal. And I'm excited to just start tomorrow. I don't want to say fresh because originally I was going to say, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to start the new evaluation tomorrow with the reset, but I got to just start taking these sessions. And I did that today, and I hope that that's going to carry over and get this evaluation to hopefully $3,000 in profit. So now I am done. See you guys tomorrow. Happy trading.